Mountain gorillas are among the rarest animals in the world, and to get to see them in the wild we had to force our way through the dense bamboo forest which cloaks the foothills of Mount Sabyinyo in Rwanda. At last count there were only around 650 mountain gorillas left. We found part of a family group of 11 resting in a clearing. The dominant male in this group, Rwanda, is the biggest and oldest gorilla on this mountain.
Don't be scared. It is very normal.
At 30 years old and over 200 kilograms in weight, the giant silverback is master of all he surveys. Under his leadership are a younger silverback, 3 females and a total of 6 youngsters, aged from 3 years old to just 6 months. Even at this tender age, they're inquisitive. The survival of mountain gorillas in this small corner of Central Africa is remarkable. The national park they now live in spans 3 countries: Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda. Here in Rwanda it's called the Volcanoes National Park, and as Mount Nyiragongo has so dramatically proved, volcanoes are a real threat. Rwanda was only 5 years old the last time Nyiragongo erupted, a quarter of a century ago. Add to that the bitter fighting in this region over the last few years, the ever-encroaching agriculture and poaching, and the picture of a species clinging to life becomes clear. The precarious nature of their existence meant the last few days have been a tense time for the conservationists here, as they watched what was happening just over the border in Congo as Nyiragongo erupted.
The fear was that the toxic ash from the volcano would blow over onto the vegetation that the gorillas eat and poison the animals. Fortunately, it looks as though the ash hasn't travelled this far.
Slowly, the authorities are persuading the people who live here that the mountain gorillas should be left in peace, and that the local economy will benefit from their continued survival and the growth of so-called eco-tourism. It is strictly managed, these animals are completely wild, and tourists play by their rules. No one is allowed too close to avoid the possibility of spreading disease to our evolutionary cousins, and to prevent the gorillas losing their natural fear of humans. Contact is restricted to 1 hour a day. Nevertheless, no one can come away from spending time with these magnificent beasts without feeling privileged to have witnessed part of one of the animal kingdom's great survival stories. David Bowden, Sky News, with the mountain gorillas in Rwanda.